Stand with 40 College Street.
31 division!
Increase the peace!
31 division!
Increase the peace! Increase the peace!
31 division!
Increase the peace!
Okay, you guys want to walk really slowly behind me? Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
There's a bunch of hooligans
In no way intends to ambush police here at 31 Division. In fact, they brought them a peace offering.
Basically, we're a mixture of residents and people from the community workers. And just over the recent past couple of months, we've experienced a rise in allegations of police violence and brutality. So what we've done, we're looking to open up a dialogue. Everybody here with the police and like improve police and community relations. So we've just handed in a letter, a protest here, just about offering our concerns at the rising levels of allegations. We're not saying whether they're true or not at the moment. But we'd just like to present this to you guys. And also we've brought yourself, from behalf of the residents of Jane-Finch community, we brought yourself a surprise for all the officers.
Stop police brutality!
Okay, if you'd like to leave this here, I'll make sure that we take a look at it and we'll go from there. Okay. Okay. If anybody has any problems that they, you're talking about police brutality, there is a system in place that if you go
right now is in the hospital in serious condition, and it's, you know, we're trying to mobilize right now at the division to speak to the superintendent, and apparently he's not here right now. So they did know we were coming, so it's something that's very frustrating for the community. Exactly. So, you know, it's really important that community radio has this right now, what's happening, and knowing about it.
So this is basically a community request.
To the
community request
to the police.
That you stop brutalizing us!
To investigate, to stop using unnecessary
Excessive force.
against
Now.
the helpless, voiceless people that was
Fergo!
So this is a we have 4 letters.
There's 4. There's 4.
Do you guys acknowledge different
Police brutalities chart over there. Traffic brutalities and police brutalities.
Well, we have a community. We have a number of people that meet here on a monthly basis. It's the 31 Division Community Police Liaison Committee.
Okay.
And they meet, if you have any concerns in regards to the community.
Public or?
Absolutely. First Monday of the month.
First Monday of the month.
And they have the meeting in that room right there, and everybody is welcome.
What time?
First Monday of the month.
7 o'clock.
I don't know how much information that anybody had about this.
You guys.
Totally honest with you.
So that speaks volumes that the superintendent's here. So I think that says a lot. Yeah.
The letter was submitted to him?
If the letter was submitted to them?
To the superintendent. I'm not easy aware.
Can I share a couple examples? My name is Barry Reeder. I'm a community minister working in Fir Grove. And this summer, a couple officers with Tavis were in the community on the bikes. I approached them because, you know, I figured if they wanted to develop good relationships with the community, you know, they were just watching the guys play basketball. Suggested to them that maybe they want to just, you know, shoot some hoops. And they said, well, it's the end of the shift. They're pretty tired. You know, the gun belts weigh about 20 pounds. And so it's the end of the shift and they're pretty tired. So one of the officers, he had ended up explaining to me that he tried to end up go over and talk to a few guys, but they said they didn't want to talk to him. And he said, it's a good thing that it's the end of my shift and that I was tired. Otherwise, I would have choked him. So, I mean, for me, I find that offensive. I mean, that he threatened and assault somebody because within their rights, they refused to end up talking to a police officer. A couple weeks ago, a young woman in my community was strip searched in front of another officer in public. And I don't think that's within their rights to end up do so also.
31 Division.
Yeah, I got some stories.
And that one will be going through the complaint process.
31 Division.
Put a complaint in.
Yes.
I can't
They will.
work on, that's fine.
Yeah.
But I can't work on a bunch of people coming in and telling me stories. These people need to come forward if they have concerns.
But all I'm saying is that there are things out there happening, and part of it is people's fear of putting complaints in because of more intimidation and stuff like that. So all I'm saying is, as a community activist, as a community minister, that there is some inappropriate behavior with some of the officers. Some of the other officers are great, and they're wonderful and doing a great job. So I need to reinforce that as well.
Our parents are living in fear, that our children aren't living in fear. We're not here for nothing. Okay, so for you to be condescending and say that you feel that that's not happening, it's happening in your holding cells. Our brothers are stripping and
They strip and they keep the door open, leave them there.
Well, that's not true, sir.
oh, it's true. And you guys, the only way there will be change is there's some acceptance on your end for us to work together and make a difference, because we know the problems. Until there's ownership on your end, we're not saying that our communities are perfect. We've never said that. They're not here because they're afraid of 31 division. And this is not just the young people, it's parents and children.
And they asked us to come because they thought they think someone's going to get killed. They said, how long is it before someone gets killed?
And
that's why we're here, because our genuine fear is that somebody is going to get killed.
In regards to
the escalating levels of police brutality. Since the fall, it just
excessive
seems to
force
have
that
gone up
31
in levels and
division has
severity. And our big fear is that if somebody gets killed, everything's going to go crazy.
I don't want to.
I know you can't admit to police brutality in your position you're in, but
What
I'm
I
just trying
can
to
tell
say.
you is there is a process in place and people need to use it.
It's not working. But it's not independent.
It is independent, sir. I've just explained it to this gentleman here.
How is that independent? We come to you with a complaint,
and it is investigated. But if you're not satisfied,
investigated by who?
let me finish.
Okay.
If you're not satisfied with the complaint, you can take it to a civilian agency. That's not the case, sir.
That's not the case?
So how do we get on your agenda item?
Well, this isn't the form for it either. That's why you need to, if you want to set up an appointment to meet with somebody from the crew office, come to one of our community meetings, which is fine. We don't have a problem with that. To discuss it in a proper dialogue, in a proper forum. But yelling at one another doesn't accomplish anything.
I think